out at this point the experience in gold. There's only 7 kills separating these two teams, but the experience in gold is up to 11,000, 13,000 differences, both in favor of Team Ice. So they have a really, really massive late game advantage here, as it looks like maybe a Congo attempt from them, or maybe they're just setting up for a gank here down by the shop. What do you think, Luke?
I think they can definitely go for Congo, especially right now with Electrician having his Mako Brilliance. It's going to be really hard to initiate onto them with the Blink Daggers, as the Mako Brilliance obviously cancels those. So I'm not entirely sure what they're gonna do. The Legion can pretty much, there's not much that they can do wrong right now. They have so huge map control advantage, and you can see like the Hellborn are afraid to do anything right now. And if it comes to a 5 versus 5 fight, it doesn't matter like what the Hellborn right now do. They will most likely lose in 95% of all cases, unless Electrician makes a huge mistakes, which I just can't see him doing. He just needs to be around and he kills stuff. So
his mere presence will make mere mortals tremble at the sound of his voice.
Yeah, if he's got a shield activated and he's got the Mako Brilliance, he's dealing above 100 magic damage per second, and if that's just sick. It's overpowered.
Oh, we do have a Bubbles throwing his shell down here. Now it looks like that's going to reveal their positions, as we do have Dr. Repulsor coming up here. Briz is going to be trying to take out this Magmus. I don't think he'll have any trouble there, but Dr. Repulsor is kind of getting comboed upon here. Slither taking a lot of heat now, but he will be taking that Witch Slayer to the grave. Bubbles, I don't think is going to get even attempts for his take cover there, as these Puzzle Box minions, I believe, are Tundras. Yes, they are. They're going to be tearing basically this entire team up. That was a 2-death tally, I believe, as we only have 3 up now, but this is going to be a lot of extra pressure on this mid tower, because this mid tower, very integral tower. I mean, once you lose that, you lose your map control of your center, and these nice big actually, no, that's a lie. This is before the patch. These are very narrow ramps compared to what we're used to. So, I mean, they weren't being used to great effect there. These Raxes, however, may be going down. We still have all 5 of Ice in the base, and just check out all the damage absorption going down on Electrician. I don't know why they're focusing him, but they've decided to focus him. He's going to be not AFK, but he's going to be getting out of there, as they do take this mid combo Raxes, and this is not looking good at all for the Hellborn team, because now they've lost a whole lane, and that is always something you have to keep at the forefront of your mind. You've lost a lane, you cannot let it get too pushed. You have to time it very exactly if you ever are going to be leaving that lane, because you need to have a good buffer of space so you can get back and defend it. So yeah, good fight, bad fight. What do you think, Asway?
Losing Raxes are always bad for your team.
Usually.
Brings their confidence down. You lose some map control. Losing Witch Slayer, I don't think is a huge, big deal. Nor with Magmus. Magmus already has his portal key, has a Mighty Blade. He's doing good. He does what he does. He blink ultimate. Witch Slayer, he hasn't really done much in this game. He doesn't have his portal key. If he doesn't have it now, he's not going to get it. Picking him and Magmus off, no big deal. Whatever. Flint Beast would stay. Same with Bubbles. They stayed alive. But I think at this point, the game's over, really. They've lost the map control. They got outplayed in lanes. They just didn't play well, and I really think the game's over for them.
Luke?
Yeah, and I'm going to just elaborate on the fact that many people think that if you have a mid-game oriented team, as the Legion have, that you have to win the game in the mid-game. But we'll see it clearly now. This is, edging towards the late game, if not even in the late game. You don't have to win the game in the mid-game. You just need a lead that is so huge that the other team cannot come back from it. In 99% of all cases, and that is just the case right now. If we look at the Hellborn team, I mean, Flint Beastwood has finished his Frostwolf Skull, but look, Bryce is nearly at 500 gold per minute. Just what is he building right now? Is he building anything? He's got a plate mail. What is he gonna do with it? It's probably gonna go for.
Oh, he has a mock.
Yeah, I said he has a mock.
I know. I just clicked on him and saw it. No, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Anyways, I think we can go for a very quick item check.
I can't let you do that right now, as Pebbles is going to be going down to this Electrician. Slither got off his ultimate as well. Magnus really wants to make something, but Electrician just does not want to take damage. Great Tundra ultimate through the Bubbles ultimate, and that's going to be a bloodbath now for Briz, as really we got a lot of retreat going on. Pebbles into the forest, not going to be enough to get away from this. A hat trick coming out for Dr. Repulsor, finally going to be seeing a lot of use out of him. That's 4 heroes down now for this OK Gaming team. Only Flint Beastwood doing a great job of staying alive, but unfortunately it's not going to be enough. Briz going to jump right up there. I think someone used tablet command, and this is going to be the first genocide of the game, but expectantly it is for Ice, and this is might even be the GG. I see GG's coming out, but yeah, no quick item check up there for you, Luke. I'm sorry, as people had to die. In fact, we might even be seeing Flint Beast would die again. Nah, I don't know. Okay, he's not going to die again, but these Raxes are definitely down, and I see a concede. It is now GG. 47 minutes, 28, 29, 30, and that's the game, sir. That is the game. So, Luke, what would you like to say?
Yeah, I think that that you know that Ice executed this game very well as a whole, and that OK Gaming, you know, being too didn't gank Electrician like at all. They didn't even really try, and I think after he got his Ring of Sorcery, and after he got to the point that he was really hard to take down, you know, Ice were in a good spot. They knew we're right where we want to be. The rest of the team was kind of lacking behind. But Electrician at this point was able to rule the team fights basically himself. So they were always on track when they saw that Electrician was not being ganked in the early game, or Asway.
Yeah, I think they could have switched up their lanes. I think Flint Beastwood top against the Tundra was fine, you know. He did okay top, kills weren't exchanged, but whatever. Flint Beastwood farmed. I think mid lane is where stuff, you know, could have been different. Bubbles could have been mid instead, and just have one mid, two bottom, with Bubbles as his shell surf and take cover, you know. He can live. He should be able to live against Dr. Repulsor and Engineer. Engineer, sorry. Bottom lane, they let Electrician free farm, and it showed at the end. He carried the team.
Well, he carried them to victory, and it's kind of funny to have ringers carry you to victory, because what does that say? But congratulations to Ice on beating OK Gaming and advancing. I believe this was just a group stage, so with this win, I'm not too sure if they're going to quarterfinals or not. Somebody can correct me in the comments if they'd like, but they are going to move on. 36-22, just really great Electrician play, really brought them to the win. But I mean, Dr. Repulsor 10-4-10 for this Pura 5-5. Whoever he is on Ice, I mean, he did pretty good as well, so I wouldn't say it's a pure carry kind of idea. So that is the first game, ladies and gentlemen. We will be following another game of Ice shortly after this. Ice versus EG, I believe, but I could be wrong. Stay tuned and you'll find out. So thank you again to Asway and Luke to Riff. I'm the Four Court Jester. On our camera was SE, or otherwise known as Sauce. And thank you again, gentlemen, for taking the time to do this. We'll see you in the next game.